Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, December 18, 2022. Conversations can be especially interesting, and learning something useful can figure strongly today. You're motivated and want to accomplish something solid and perhaps ambitious. There is great energy with you today for new ideas and interests. A feeling of being on top of things is the best place to be, so avoid taking on too much. It's a strong day for resourcefulness and making the best of situations. Even so, it's easy to get wound up over small problems and details. Your ideas for work and methods are especially robust today, and your common sense can lead you to the right information. Mighty Jupiter, the great benefic that rules expansion, blessings, and miracles, is finishing up his once every 12 years transit of your solar 8th house within a few days. This will bring an ability to review and revise your relationships, especially for those who are attached or married. Consider ways of growing closer. As Jupiter dances in your solar 8th house of intimacy and shared assets, you may be discussing what each of you gives and receives. Listen to each other, embrace the vulnerability in your connection, and see how you will feel closer than ever. You may even be able to make plans to expand your wealth. What do you need to feel secure? Prioritize opportunities and connections that will allow you to feel stable during the last quarter moon in Libra. At the same time, let go of anything that rocks your professional and financial standing during this lunation. By doing so, you may feel more self-assured about your security. Later in the day, the moon will enter Libra, which will boost your confidence. The soothing harmony of the moon in Libra could even help you regain your balance after the last quarter moon's emotional, professional, and financial impact. Just as Jupiter and Ceres are competing for your attention, the moon is helping to even the scales. As Jupiter is working to make the most of his final days in your financial sector, the dwarf planet Ceres is fighting to keep the focus on the income side of the financial fence as she spends her final days in your income sector. As the moon wraps up its last visit to your income sector for the year, this helps to address any power imbalance. Today's planetary energy encourages you to pay attention to your personal health and to ask yourself if you are feeling up to par. It's important to notice the subtleties expressed by the body, both emotionally and physically. Are you sleeping well? Are you drinking enough water? Do you digest your food well? Are you feeling safe in your relationships? All the little things that you notice will lead to greater self-awareness and help you much feel better. Welcome to the quiet, contemplative essence of this day. Be sure to give yourself the opportunity for such reflection now, even if it seems contrary to what you feel like doing. Escapism comes in many forms, from alcoholism and substance abuse, to workaholism and constant running. If you get to the point where you can't handle being alone with yourself for any length of time, you may want to ask yourself why this is. If you are trying to hide from your own issues, consider turning this around. You can run, but you really can't hide. Before leaving your income sector today, the moon will make the same friendly aspect that it makes to Pluto in your work sector with each monthly visit. The difference this time is that this comes just as Venus and Mercury have joined Pluto to bring your professional year home, but also just as the dwarf planet Ceres moves into her final 2 days in your income sector. The moon has left you with a download of information to unpack from across the income, work, and career fronts and a better read on your income needs and priorities. What a difference a few days can make. Just days after clashing with Saturn in your relationship sector before it wrapped up its last visit to Leo for the year, the moon returns to your communication sector. Now back in harmony, over the next few days, the moon and Saturn will work together to give your relationships a voice, but also to prepare for even more support from the communication gods ahead. Our eyes in the sky. The moon enters Libra today, bringing good vibes. In terms of romance, the Libra moon lends us some much-needed discernment. You'll be in the mood to visualize a future with that special someone. Allow your mind and heart to work together to avoid getting swept up in grandiose and emotionally charged plans for your life. Also lean into love, but don't let it cloud your logic. A minor frustration between the moon and the north node could make it especially difficult to see clearly into the future if you allow your feelings to control your thoughts. Your usual calmness is disrupted, and it's difficult for you to concentrate. Feeling tense, try to relax, and allow yourself plenty of time. Even routine tasks take longer than usual. Your anxiety surprises others and not in a positive way. So, you must not try to hide the way you feel but talk to them about any concerns you may have. Combining clever observation and your common sense allows you to evaluate all aspects of any problems. You're able to rely on your intuition to competently deal with complications without help, and personal problems are easily resolved. With increased awareness and sensitivity, you stay in tune with your body, quickly reacting to any obvious health issues. Your energy and drive have no bounds. If you had it your way, you would do everything and at the same time. Even though your interests are varied, you should concentrate on what's relevant. Involve your friends and relations in particular. You will spend wonderful moments together, and have great memories of them. You could be looking to take your relationship to the next level, but be careful not to rush into anything too quickly. Today offers a chance to connect with others in a mature and loving way. Although the Sagittarius sun is pushing us to be free, the moon is asking us to run toward romance. In the pre-dawn hours, the last quarter moon in Libra prompts us to reflect on events that transpired during the December 7th Gemini full moon. At that time, we were encouraged to be discerning in how we pursue passion projects and growth opportunities. We may have achieved a milestone, yet we were reminded not to become so focused on our journey's end that we missed out on lessons to be learned along the way. During today's quarter moon, we risk being too critical of our process. We hit roadblocks, revealing that there are only so many structures we can establish or systems we can put in place to guide our exploration. Don't beat yourself up over a lack of perceived progress. And especially, don't compare your journey to another's. Growth is not a competition, and it is certainly not a straightforward or predictable process. You're not showing your usual composure, but feel tense and appear rather hard-pressed, reacting more slowly than you usually do to your situation. Maybe you're weighed down by the surrounding atmosphere of the environment you inhabit, or you simply haven't slept enough. Be sure to pace yourself so you competently manage what you must do. Your zest for life is infectious, allowing your family to enjoy your company in open manner. You feel strong enough to do just about anything. Use this positive energy and meet up with friends. Wouldn't it be nice to plan an excursion for your group? After sunup, the moon trines Pluto in Capricorn, suggesting that we trust our gut. We can use intuition and personal magnetism to connect with others on a deeper level. Be mindful of a tendency to ruminate in the early morning hours. We may become fixated on certain ideas, people, or beliefs. This heightened interest is fine as long as we don't resort to invasive measures to uncover secrets or discover missing puzzle pieces.